All right, this next comic comes to stage. Very awesome, very funny. Another guy who did awesome at the open mic, which is why he's up here today. Get up for Tulu.
This motherfucker always mispronouncing my name. I hope y'all are having a good time. My name is Tolu, aka the Big Black Dick of Comedy. Again, that is Tolu, not Tulu or Tolo. And for you fancy motherfuckers, it's not Tulu. I'm not that type of nigga. It's a Nigerian name. People mispronounce it all the time. It's easy though, man. Come on, bro. 2 syllables. All you need to pronounce my name right is to have had a basic elementary school education and to not be a piece of shit, fuckboy bitch. I just recently found out through 23andMe that I'm part Irish. So I'm celebrating next year. I'm making that Kiss Me I'm Irish shirt, but it's gonna say Suck Me I'm Black. I just wouldn't say I'm huge, but I ain't nothing special, man. I just got a typical black guy, African warrior Mandingo dick. If you were to see like a shadow or a silhouette of my dick, you'd be like, yeah, that probably belongs to a black guy, African warrior Mandingo motherfucker. I'm a mixed martial artist. In layman's terms, I do that UFC shit. Bah! Kick a motherfucker dead in his ass, man. That's actually, it's a technique, like you pull your knee in to get on the inside of that lead leg, and then you whip out. And what happens is you kick them between the legs, right? And your foot wraps around the nuts, and your big toe goes up in that ass. And stick them. Google that shit. I saw it on YouTube, man. My dad hates the fact that I cage fight, though. He says it's trashy. And I'm like, man, but you watch boxing, that's basically the same thing. And he's like, yeah, I watch porn too, but I don't want to see you in it. He's been sick lately. He hasn't been eating, and he was losing weight. But he recently made a turnaround. I was on the phone with my mom the other day, and I could hear him shouting something at her about his medication in the background. And it just made me feel good to hear him sounding like his old self again, shouting at my mom as usual. You know? And then she shouted something back at him, and it just really warmed my heart to hear my dad beat my mom again. He doesn't hit her, man. Like, you know, they shout at each other like old couples do. But if he did hit her, I'd be like, oh damn, he's doing even better than before. I work with this dude that comes to work an hour early every day. Fucking hour. And he tries to say like he's a hard worker, but I'm not buying that shit, man. Like, that's not hard work, that's an unhappy marriage, that's what that is. When I first saw this dude, I was like, man, he looks like he was strung out on hard drugs in the past. Come to find out, he never did drugs, he's just an ugly motherfucker. I don't really fuck with drugs. I smoke weed every now and then. But weed makes me angry though, man. Like, you know, I try to eat healthy because of the mixed martial arts. And so when I smoke weed, I get the munchies. And then I'm looking through my cabinets and I'm like, why the fuck don't I buy snacks? There's a bunch of chicken and rice and shit in there. This guy I work with, he's one of those white guys that call all the black guys brother at work. And he gets real urban with it, man. How's it going, brother? What's up with it, brother? We gotta get this paper, brother. And I'm not saying this dude's racist, that's not what I'm saying. But it's the first time that I thought using the hard ER would have been more appropriate. I hope y'all like fucking, because that's what a lot of these jokes are about. Can I get a round of applause for fucking? Yeah! Clap them cheeks. So I was smashing this chick the other day, and she looks up at me and she starts staring in my eyes. And I mean, I stare back because I ain't no bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're staring at each other. And then she says, spit in my mouth. And everything just stopped like a record scratch. And we busted out laughing. And I mean, I spit in her mouth later, so it's whatever, man. And then she wants me to choke her, and I had to respectfully decline, man. Like, I am too black for that shit. I really love older women, though. I love older women. There's nothing like rolling over after an intense session and seeing the effervescent bubbles coming off of those dentures in that glass cup on the next. Let's talk about squirters. I'm not really into it, man. Like, fuck my sheets all up, you know, like who has enough time to do laundry that much? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we're gonna have to go fuck in the barn if you're gonna piss off. Speaking of losing control of your faculties, have you ever almost shit yourself in public? I was at Buffalo Wild Wings waiting in line to use the bathroom, and it was a fucking emergency, man. The line was ridiculously long. I had to take a shit, and I'm thinking, damn, if I shit myself at this Buffalo Wild Wings, it doesn't matter where I've been, what I've done. Everybody's gonna be looking at me like I've done this shit my whole life. Yeah, he probably shits himself every day. I almost went to the women's restroom because look, I identify as a motherfucker that really needs to take a shit right now. I mean, sometimes though, I do identify as a woman. For instance, if a bitch walks up on me trying to fight, I can call them bitches because I identify, you know. But if a bitch want to fight, shit, we can get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bad bitch too, you know what I mean? I'm also a staunch feminist, you know what I mean? Like, I believe in equality across the board, equal rights and lefts, as they say. I don't subscribe to this sexist, patronizing women bullshit. Like, she's grown. She knows what the fuck is up. She knows what time it is. We can do this, you know? I also identify as a woman if I'm on a sinking ship with limited lifeboats. If I get pulled over by the cops, I'm a white woman in America. But I identify as a man when it's time to get my dick sucked. Yeah. I like doing this thing called bathroom confessionals, because I'm not Catholic, so I don't go to confession, and I don't see psychiatrists. So when I walk into a restroom and I see a motherfucker's taking a shit in the stall, I use that opportunity for free therapy. You know, just get shit off my chest. And they gotta listen to me because they're stuck in there. You know, they gotta wipe the whole ass before they get out of there. So, you know, I'll rant about shit like how I used to jerk off with my tears back in high school. Tears actually have a lot more lubrication than you think. I used to jerk off to romance novels, and let me tell you, man, those books got some raunchy shit in them. Jebediah undid her apron as he stuffed his face in her soft, pillowy bosom. She smelled of churned butter and other Amish shit. He carried her to the belly. They were in a barn because she's a squirter. I've always loved you, Mary Margaret, he said, as he kissed her deeply. He really does love her. Times have changed though, man. Back then, I was such a romantic. These days, I'm hooked up to my Oculus, watching virtual 4K porn, talking about, yeah! Tongue those buttholes, you cunt, bitch! I don't jerk off so much anymore. I learned how to talk to women. I meet a lot of women at parties. That's why I love that Halloween. I get to mingle with slutty nurses, slutty cops, slutty Pikachus. I'm sure there'll be a lot of slutty M&Ms this year. Last year I went as myself, an angry black man. I just woke up on the wrong side of the tracks that day. I went dressed up as a pirate, and I had the perfect pickup line. Give me your booty! Arr! Consensually, of course. I was a Somalian pirate. Because, you know, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. I am at full mast. You are going to swap this deck. You are going to walk the plank with your pussy. Consensually, of course. Protest. That's another good place to meet women. I went to a Black Lives Matter protest just to pick up white chicks. I was like, so, you like niggas? Common misconception. When you see a white woman with a black man, you're like, oh, she's not racist. But that's not necessarily true, though, because women fuck guys they hate all the time. And that's my time, guys. I appreciate it. Again, thank you. My name is Tofu. If you call me Tofu, though, you have to eat me raw. Consensually, of course.
He's awesome. Isn't he cool as fuck? One more time for Tofu.